Hello and farewell, Jen. This is some final feedback for you in video format. I'm really glad you soldiered through it, and I think you inspired other people to do the same. So good to have met you, and best of luck on your journey forward. Jen, in your week 6 submission, I see that you've included your nicely formatted wireframe sketches, and the idea was to revisit them last week and see what revisions would be necessary now that you understand the realities of positioning ingredients. Also, too, we hadn't studied to, we've alluded to, is the web on portable devices such as your phone or tablet. Jen, I also see that in your comments you have shown me your file structure both on your computer or your hard drive and also on your web server. So good job, and I'll note that when it comes to file management. Oops, here we go, all these unintended screens. I'm assuming that this is the most recent iteration of your website. I see a lot has changed and improved. You've got the logo transparent, still hosting off the webhostapp.com. Now this is what I get for week 6. Maybe there's something more recent. Okay, so I've jumped ahead to week 8. Great job. I do like what you have done. Kudos to you. And I see it is the same web address. Great. I see that you haven't been able to extend the navigation. Let me close this up. That might make it look better. Well, let's see, maybe not. See, that was at 100%. Here is 125%. Hate to get too much bigger. Here it is at 90%. I'm looking at it in Chrome on a Macintosh. And really do appreciate your size relationships here between your head and your body size text. You successfully used the Gaudi old style. That's no small feat. Let me zoom in. So this would be 100% on a I don't know, it's like 760 by 1280 pixel screen. Okay, so it's a typical laptop, maybe older generation. And then menu. Okay, great. All right, so this was, I see you have been, oh, nice. This is really nice. You created a HTML and CSS menu, and you have reflected those sizes of head to body type here. This is what it looks like at 100%. You might want to put some breathing space here, maybe add some extra leading between categories, but what you've got, lots of appetizing images, very nice. But not necessarily Italian though. I'm not, not waffles and strawberries as appetizing. Well, I don't know. Yeah, maybe it's just a comfort food. Wow, look at those fresh mozzarella pizza, tiramisu. Okay, I give in. It's really making me hungry. Let's see, you've added content here too. Nice, Brad Pitt. I like these. These lighten my day. Think about cell padding, so you don't have type coming to the edge. The same with the logo too. You don't need to make it stick, or if you do, give it some breathing space. Really nice rollover on your navigation scheme. And have you considered a footer? Yes, you have. And you've got links to social media. Super job, Jen. I hope you're feeling confident. Jen, I see that you have an external style sheet. Let me zoom in on that. And yes, putting Gaudi old style in double quotes, that is the secret, really. It varies from typeface to typeface to try to get it to display on the web. What you have to do, there are about 4 ways of using non-standard web typefaces that I know of. Maybe there are more at this point. And I'm just saying, okay. Oh, I see. So you have boxes for each of your specialties. on your menu. So here's some of the code from you. I was curious how you're going to do that. You're very ambitiously creating a CSS HTML menu. That's nice. I'm assuming that there wasn't a prerequisite, or you may be a transfer student. I'll should take a look at your bio. Oh, Jen, I just wanted to show you what your CSS looks like in Dreamweaver. And what did you think of Dreamweaver? It looks kind of like brackets, right? It functions very much like brackets. Jen, I may be overlooking these, but overlooking something. I don't see screenshots of code validation, and I'll look around for them. But just be aware that as you develop this, or if this makes it into your portfolio, you'll want to refine it. But continue, and one of the ways you can do that is with continual code validation and browser testing. Jen, I jumped ahead to this. This is week 8. This is what you submitted as your final screenshot. It's beautiful. It's really inviting. I love the variety of images, or portraits really, that you've chosen. The typography. I like the way the navigation ranges up towards the top here, off to the right. Really nice solution, and now it doesn't eat into the vertical space of the page. I'm really glad I saw this. Okay, and so here I see a screenshot of your hard drive, and so this is what we discussed. This is proof that you are thinking about how to organize your files, really in general. It's not just on the web server. Jen, here I see the brackets view of your cascading style sheet, nicely coded, and I guess I like color coding. I'm so used to viewing unadorned code that for me it's almost a distraction to see it in color. But to each his own, right? Okay, so Jen, here I see is your on your web host. Interesting. I hadn't seen their interface, so because nobody's allowed me access to their GRE 310 files in this class. Some students, I'm wondering if I should just ask for people to create accounts, especially for this class, only for this class perhaps, and share their user IDs and passwords, at least to select people, the instructor. That way I would be able to see how you are going about organizing your web host. But I see that you're giving it a great deal of thought, and so that answers that question. Good going. I think I'll leave it here, Jen. I resized my window based on that screenshot that you provided in week 8. And I see that moved the navigation up towards the top, conserved on vertical space. We got everything in. I'm viewing it at, let's see, how large am I viewing it at? I'm viewing it at 67%. And at that scale, it gets the navigation to jump up towards the top. This looks terrific. I like your choice of photographs. It was great to meet you.